All right, Tom, we are on recording right now.
Cool. Well, I will be on my best behavior.
Yeah,
You see,
please behave. Please behave.
I did trim up here.
All right, looking good, looking good.
Oh, you too. You too.
All right, so what we're gonna do today is let's go over the calendar. We never did discuss the calendar, and we'll definitely wanna go over and see how that looks like and what people how can utilize it. It's a very simplistic editorial calendar. Okay.
That sounds great because I'm guilty of not using it as much as I should. So this will be good for me too. I'm going to take notes. I got my pen.
Yeah, get your pen.
My book.
I'm sharing the screen. Okay, but before we get there, let me just quickly go over the our regular stuff ideas that were recently was just published. Just somebody just put it on yesterday. So here is integration with WordPress.com. Okay, so let me just quickly explain. WordPress.com, don't get confused with the WordPress.org. Many websites right now are set up, majority of the businesses set up on WordPress.org. This is free, WordPress.org is free, so basically you create your own, you have your own domain, you pay for hosting, you put the WordPress and you create your blogs. 80% of bloggers use the WordPress. There's no question about this. Is a statistics, and this is there are specific reasons for that.
Right.
Yeah, we're not gonna go over the reasons, right?
Right. But so WordPress.org is what currently when I publish to WordPress through Blogly, I'm going to WordPress.org, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
WordPress.org we integrated, so you can publish it. You don't even have to go there for blogging purposes. You don't need to, once it's your blog connected, your WordPress connected, you don't need to go in the WordPress for blogging purposes anymore.
Gotcha.
So you can just publish and republish your articles and create the content all inside the Blogly. WordPress.com.
Excuse me.
WordPress.com, it's a valid request. Yes, we do need to do the integration. We'll put it on the roadmap. Okay, are you okay?
I am. I might have to go get some water here. I noticed the word Tumblr, and I brought my Tumblr just for the meeting here.
Here's the Tumblr. Yeah, Tumblr. You'd be surprised. Tumblr has a huge chunk of the bloggers sitting on Tumblr, and this is There are so many millions of blogs on the Tumblr. Tumblr is also valid integration. Hopefully, they do have a API for editing and posting and creating the blog post.
Well, I jumped ahead. Sorry about that. So WordPress integration, you're going to talk about, we are going to do that. And then also with the Tumblr, which
we will do them both. We'll put it on our roadmap. So we will add it to the list of big list right now, getting up big list of the integration. So we will do them. So there is no question about will we do it, question about when. So we'll try to do a lot of integration. We'll be scheduling Q4 this year. This is when we're gonna tackle the integrations a lot. So we're gonna process the majority of them. Okay,
great.
Now quickly about the latest updates, reviews. So yes, thank you very much to everyone who gave some of the reviews. We're still coming in as a 5-star reviews. People are giving us great reviews. We really appreciate it a lot. So people, I guess, recognize the value. There are some questions. We can go over the questions quickly. So there are some questions being asked about another one is about if the website is not on a WordPress. Yes, we will have a workaround. And I think I already answered this with a video that we created.
Right. We did that, a week and a half or so ago?
Yeah. Now, the question about the copysmith, well, I'm not really familiar with a lot with the copysmith. They more work on the AI, and I guess they generate using AI to generate blogs. I tell you right now, we do not use the AI to generate blog posts. So we are having completely different approach. So we try to help the bloggers who are creating original content. Original content is no easy thing, right? So you create the content, you work hard. Yes, you need to collect a lot of information. You need to do lots of research. You save lots of pieces. You have to manage them well. You have to find them quickly. And plus, you need to compile your own craft, your own not research. A research doc is one thing, but your final copy is your final draft is important to create it fast and create it efficiently and using all the knowledge that you collected.
Yeah, it's I pride myself on original content. I research the devil out of it, but then I put it into my own words, and I usually do really well with the plagiarism checkers. It's not, if I get caught on something, it's either a quote, a review, or comment, words in common use. So
talking about plagiarism, many people keep asking me in the chat, where is my plagiarism? I want to have a credits for that. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'm paying the credits every time the button is clicked. Whatever is charging us there, Copylix, we integrated with the Copylix. Great platform, great service, great report, but we're paying them, so we're just simply giving you it's just a bare minimal markup. We're just giving you the credits. You just use the same credit system. Just pay for your credits, get the report. If you don't like it, you can always, it's optional. You don't have to use it. So you can use your own Copyscape, whatever is there. But I think that for what you get from Copylix is a lot more than Copyscape. But anyway, that's up to the people. So languages, yes, whatever it's limited to your browser. So whatever browser allows you to type, you can type any language. You can use this language in the search results. So in the search, in the research, you can request the language you want, or you can request also the country you want, and we'll bring it in. So one more thing I just want to note about the AI. We do have a good news about AI. We are just right now received the invitation, and we currently experimenting. We got the playground for OpenAI. Here it is. Here we go. We got GPT-3 coming in. So GPT-3, just a few words about GPT-3. I gave you, Tom, the YouTube video.
Oh, yeah. People, you really need to watch the video. I mean, I've only seen the one, but I've seen
a few of them, but I tell you, this one, I just simply when I first look at this one, this is like a pink one, right?
Yeah.
About GPT-3. So just simply go there and type GPT-3, and you will understand the power of AI today. This is a new model which was released like mid of last year. Right now, they still open it for the beta, as a beta access for the companies. Some companies already have it. So we receive the access right now to the documentation, to the playground. So right now we're experimenting. We already have a design in mind. We know exactly what we're going to do. So we just get it. It will be really, really awesome.
So you're saying stay tuned for even more goodness in Blogly, right?
Yes. So it's not the same month or couple months, no more than 2 months. I would say we will integrate, we will create. Hopefully we will get no problem with the authorization from OpenAI for the production. But once we have it, we will integrate the GPT-3 into our module. So basically, a Blogly will have GPT-3. We'll use it pretty much in a lot of different pages and we will offer something totally new that I don't think anyone has it right now.
Well, don't give it away, because we're gonna do a trailer, right?
Yes. When the time comes. When the time comes.
When the time comes, we'll have a trailer and a big Hollywood red carpet rollout. Or not.
All right. So let's talk about the calendar. So what's the Blogly calendar is about? Do you know that calendar, editorial calendar, this is what they call editorial calendar.
Right.
Editorial calendar. If you go and look and try to find the calendars on the internet, so a lot of companies, a lot of services offering the calendar as a separate, just the calendar alone. And it's not the simple calendar. I do understand that this does require that connection of all your blogging, all your scheduling part and everything.
Right.
But the calendar, if you go like Mia Schedule, if you go to Mia Schedule, you're looking like easy, like 20, 30, 40, whatever, $50 a month, easy for the calendar per month. So, and the calendar, do you really need like fancy schmancy calendar? Do you?
No, not really.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Here's this is my calendar backup.
Yeah. And you know
right
what
here.
was my calendar is right here usually, right?
Yeah.
How about here, Tom? Here, right here.
Yeah,
Usually,
nice.
here's my calendar. Let me think. I remember what I need to do, right? But yes, okay. Let me explain what we've done here so you can understand how simple and easy it can be done to manage your blog post and actually try to schedule your workload. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go first in the article. So here's the list of articles that I have. And there are some published, some unpublished, some open, closed. So you can see here. I can choose them like this. And I can see like in the compact view all my articles. Some of them are published. You can see the check mark. This is what was published, right?
Right.
Before. And if I go here, take a look, articles count. So I do have like 129 articles. And by the way, all the blog in the blogly.com was done. 100% of them was done through Blogly. So none of the blogs I posted manually. Everything was just simply pushed from here and created by Blogly and published by Blogly. So you can actually see the like examples of how you can publish. Lately, I just publish all the videos that we do right now, like just like this one, right?
Right.
But
cool.
I created some really huge blog posts, like 5,000-6,000 words with about 30-40 different images in it. So to blog consistently is the key to creating the traffic and creating the authority for your site. The more you publish the content, the more original, the better content, the better you are, the better your site will be. So there's no question about that. If you just simply leave like 2-3 pages and publish like 10 blog posts and you think you're done, you think where are the people who will come to your website, forget about it, right?
Yeah.
So some people, some schools that teaches how to blog, they actually tell you gotta create consistent schedule. You need to make sure you publish at specific day of the week, not just even like, oh, okay, how many? I'm just blogged so many times per month. No. And if you decide to publish, and especially from beginning, you have brand new site and you wanna expedite it, it does take time. So it takes few months until you start getting traction on the Google. And even though you might publish like, I know people who try to publish from beginning 30 articles per month. This is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But this is pretty much impossible to maintain this kind of thing. But they do have like a challenges, 30 days and 30 articles. But well, that's hard.
Sounds like a new reality program.
But I can tell you, realistically, you can publish fairly easy, only even working as a part-time, creating your site, but you have to be consistent. You have to have your schedule set up. Twice a week, this is normal, but try to create a really good content, write good content, enhance it with all kinds of images, links, external links, internal links. So make your content interesting and make a lot of it. The only one way to make a lot of it is not by trying to publish 30 per month. It's not. It's the make a lot of it. It's just being consistent, committed to like 2 of them a week and just stick with it. Okay, fine. If you do once a week, but do really good one once a week, but stick to that schedule. And I'm guilty myself. So it's not an easy time, right? You know.
It's not. I know it for a fact. It is a lot of effort to do it and do it consistently.
Yeah, and this does take a lot of effort, a lot of work, no doubt. But without the calendar, without your kind of goal, what you need to do, what your schedule is, it's very difficult. So you still need to kind of, when you're looking like this, okay, I got the list of, okay, I can look at what I have to do. I can just simply say, okay, I got some to-dos, whatever is listed under to-dos. Yeah, I have them right here. I got the like number of articles that I need to publish. So I need to work on them, right? But it's not, I need to set up on a schedule, be consistent, be diligent, and finish them off. But how we can help with the calendar, all right? So let's take a look. For example, I'm looking at this to-do guide to repurposing content. If I want to have this content, so this one is a content already I have It's prepared, it's written, so I just need to review it, enhance it, put all the images and everything. But I need to make sure I'll set the date. Let's say my set the date right now, January 24. I can remove this date or I can change this date, but once it's sitting there, it's kind of hard to see this date, right? Let's take a look. Let's say if I take this, I just copy this content so I can easily find it after that. So let's take a look. If this one content, I want to see it on my schedule. I don't want to promise 10 articles in 1 week. So that's not really possible. So I just need to see what's going on. So for that, we created the next tab right here is a calendar. You go in the calendar and very simple. So let me just make it a little larger so you can see. Here's the calendar, how we designed it. Well, on the left side, these are your articles. So you got 2 tabs. One tab is published. That's exactly what you have, what was published at any given month. How you can switch month? You always see here is a current month. January is right now current month. How you can switch month? Very simple. You have here 2 arrows. If I can go back and forward, and I can go back as many months as I want to. So you just simply, if I go back, I can see now what was for me in December. And you can see this was published by me in December. Can I change these dates? Well, for published, I cannot change simply by drag and drop. But I can drag and drop of unpublished yet. So there is a difference between published and unpublished. Because published on, that they already have a date set in your WordPress with the date when it was published. When the Google crawls it, it knows exactly what the date with all the metadata and whatever is there. So you better don't just simply move it around every time. So if you move it around here, make sure you update your WordPress. So for that, you can just say, okay, if I want to go and edit this particular content, by the way, I can simply click, take a look at this here. You see, when I click on this, it's highlighted in red. So it's highlighted in red on this list. Let's say if I click it in this one, you see this one now highlighted in red and it shows right here.
Cool.
You can on both sides, you can click, by clicking, it opens up you like a quick information with additional links, additional options that you can do. First of all, if it would have been a primary keyword, it will tell me what the primary keyword. It will tell me what the keyword count. Like it'll say, if I look at this one, this was a short article that I did. This is a published and non-integrated. This is a video that we did. Published and non-integrated websites and easy tables. We did the video for that, but it was short content as far as there was mostly video. So for video, yes, there is not a lot of content. Basically, I just posted the video. Now, when you're going to check this article, if you want to go directly into this article, just need to click on this link.
No? Okay, cool.
Now, let's do that. If I click here, I go exactly in that particular article. So you can see this is the video content I have here. I mean, I have some text and I have the video and I have some explanation about what how the setup of non-integrated site is. So with just a quick screenshots.
Sure.
Now, if I want to go back, I just click back here. So I'm back in the calendar where I was.
Oh, now that's a nice feature. That's cool.
Yeah. Now, if I want now to edit the organizational structure of the content, then I need to select this edit icon. It's the same icon that you would see org edit, right? Edit of the org data. You could see inside the article. If I click here, the pop-up will come up. So what I can do here, this is a standard. You can change the article title. You can change here now publishing date. So for published article, we hit it here. Yes, you can change it. If you remove it from here, that means this article will be without date. It will disappear from the schedule, from the calendar.
Got it.
Of course, you can click on the folder, select the folder. If this is my, say, if I review this, I can select my, assign my folder, or I can just type the folder. I can use the tags. Tags are here. If there is no tags, they are hidden. But if I click here, let's say if I select any tag here, let's say on page SEO, if I click here, you can see the text showed up. So I can tag, assign the tags to the article. I can select this article preview, the way I want to see thumbnail, or if I tell that generate table of content. So, but this is a standard. We already went through this on the different video when we talk about the article itself, right?
Yep. Very good.
Now, the yellow ones, you see the yellow ones? Those are not published yet. So this tab for the articles on the right, shows only the published content. So as you can see, when I click here, it highlights and shows in red here. I know exactly which one is that. If I click on this one, you can see this one is in red. I can do the same if I click here or here, it pops up the same information as it tells me a score. If there would have been a jobs, we will have the job assignment in the future. If there would have been a comments, then we can add the comments. But again, most important, those two. You can actually go directly into the content or edit its a high structure, organizational structure, right?
Cool.
Now, what you can do with the yellow ones. So let's look what the yellow ones means. If I click on a publish, so unpublished, so take a look. Those articles that I have here, they are not published, and some of them do not have assigned publish date. Can you tell me which one do not have assigned publish date?
I would say the ones without the yellow.
Yeah, the white ones, right?
Yeah, the white ones.
So another thing to watch out, you can see on the bottom, we are separated by the statuses. So you can have here, you can simply separate by ID. Let's say if I remove this one, I remove that one, I remove this one. So I can see here, I just closed the one. See, like here, if I look in the closed one, I can see the closed one. So it says in green. So those are the ones you can control. Also, there's additional filters. But most important, watch out for this left side. So left side is the one that up front, we show the yellow ones and the white ones that are not scheduled. I can throw some ideas. I can start the blog article and leave it there for now, since I don't know when I'm going to continue finish. Let's say I might not have any kind of a schedule and date. So I can just leave it there for now and come back to that later just by simply looking at this and saying, okay, this one is an idea, how to organize blog. So I have this idea sitting, and let's say I want to schedule. So I can just simply take it from here, drag it, and say I want to put it for 15. And you can see now this becomes yellow, and this now blog, my idea will turn into blog post, let's say on this Friday on 15. Let's say 15 is already passed on there. So I can move it around, and I can actually take it and move it somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
Now, if I click here, hold on. If I go here inside, you can see now inside, you can see that publish date is scheduled. Okay. And you can see it turned here as a yellow. So now if I want to take another one and move it here, I can do the same. Let's say if I want to take this one, you can see how I can move it and put it anywhere I want. And let's say I put it here. Basically, this is my date. Highlighted today is January 19. So let's say I do not have now today anything. Let's say maybe I need to do this one and just can put it here. But can I put it more than, say, few in one block? Yeah, you can put as many as you want. When you will be hovering here, we will show you all of them for.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So it's pretty simple, right?
Yeah, that's very nice. So will it tell you when you have a publishing date coming up, or you just need to develop the regimen?
Right now, we're not that sophisticated yet. So, but we will assign, we will add in the future notification for email. But for that, we just need to specify which email you want to be notified at. So notifications as a kind of a future functionality. That's when we add. But for now, just use it without email. You can still use it. This is your view. This is your visibility. It's simple. There is nothing complex, no complex yet. You can see it's sorted by colors, and also it's sorted by colors of the background itself. Okay.
I think that's great. I mean, that is very crisp and clean. And I'm like you said, do you really need all the bells and whistles for a work calendar? No. I mean, if I want a personal calendar and I'd like to have bunny rabbits and dogs and, trees growing around each day of the week, okay, that'll work. But for when I am actually working, I don't need all the distractions. And
there is no distraction. It's very simple and easy, and it's built in, and we charge nothing extra for that. So it's just there, right?
Cool.
Okay, so I think it's pretty clear, right? I don't even know what else to explain here, right?
I think that's great. The other thing we were going to talk about, and I know we touched on it briefly, was just about credits. And did you want to talk about that more?
Yeah. So let's talk about credits. Okay. Yeah. Somebody asked about credits. So we will have a credits. Let's look at our setup. Now let's take a look here. But I just simply, if I can go in the settings. Right. So first of all, in the settings, it's very easy to find what we're charging for. When you scroll a little like this, you can see available credit system. So by clicking here, you would know what we're charging for. We're charging for plagiarism, we're charging for AI paraphraser, we're charging for AI summaries. And also, in the future AI, of course, when we will be utilizing AI, we will be using credits. So there is no other way around it. The OpenAI charging for every, by the charging with the tokens, they're quite expensive. They're not cheap one. But I think we can get, with the right approach, we can get a really good value using the minimal tokens or say minimal credits. And you can get, maybe it can help you to write. It can help you to get the information quickly, and maybe it will actually help you to completely compile your article. So we will see what we'll do.
Right. You know what? That's a common approach in the that I've seen more and more people going to, is you basically deal with Stripe, right? And you buy credits from them. Instead of every website you go to or every service you use, you've got to log in your information. You can just use a credit. And you know what? It's neat. It's clean. There's no money transfer, how do I want to say that? Currency conversion. That's the words.
Well, let's look at it this way. Many companies are giving, of course, they usually people, the other SaaS providers, they charge by their plan, specific price plan. Let's say, for example, you go to some sites like Market Muse. You go Market Muse, they start off with $79 a month. Whether you use it or not, you're still paying $79. Right. When you started from. So many SaaS providers, they're looking at they charging, say, for their so much per month. And whether you use it or not doesn't matter. But sometimes even when you use more, you end up paying more.
Right. It's kind of like minutes. Used to be.
So it's not, but I understand that sometimes you do like plagiarism. We are paying for plagiarism. So no matter what, we still paying every time we send a request, we pay for that. Same for AI. We send a request, we got to pay for that. So we'll figure out that some kind of credit system, the more you use, you more pay. But again, it's going to be fair. If you don't use it, you don't pay nothing, right? So
that seems like an equitable deal.
Seems like fair, right?
Yeah, instead of baking in an extra cost to cover some of what somebody else is using extra, I think it's fine. I think it's a great way to do it.
And besides, if I wish we all want LTD to buy, I wish I could buy like my health for the whole life, just one time, go exercise and I'm done. And I'm now old.
Oh, wait a minute, you can do that?
Oh, I wish, right?
Yeah, let's take that one offline. We don't want everybody get.
You just pay and you get it for the rest of your life. No, it doesn't work that way, right? So you need, it's doesn't matter what we wish. Sometimes what we deal with. This is a monthly maintenance, monthly work, and cost involved. So
sure. Well, it's everything gets charged kind of like on a unit basis: electricity, water, natural gas, propane. It's plus you've got a chunk there that I used to be in the electric utility business, and we got this all the time because we had a monthly charge that was designed to cover the billing systems, the meters, and blah 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 blah. Then that only covered part of it. Then there was the monthly or the use. So by kilowatt hours, very similar.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. Your facility charge is what you pay for when you get Blogly. then when you use the features in it, it's just like using electricity or using gas. You're going to incur a cost.
You buy a car, you need to put the fuel in it every time.
Right.
The more you drive, the more you put the fuel, right?
Yep.
What's the difference? The same thing here.
So a similar concept.
Fuel, nothing works, right?
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about it too is if you put gas in your car and leave it too long, it goes bad. So at least the credits don't go bad.
Well, but our credits remains for life, so we don't change it.
Well, I think that's good, and I know people try to get their head wrapped around it. Just something unusual in their experience, but you try to relate it to other services that you take advantage of and participate in. It's just different words for the same thing. So
okay. And I think we're done for calendar. I think it's covered. We covered some other things that we want to cover, so I think we're good, right?
And remember, go to YouTube, type in GPT-3
and watch that video. So we'll take advantage of powerful AI pretty soon.
It's going to be slick. I am pumped. So, all right. Well, good night. You have a great evening.
Thanks.
And everyone out there in Blogly land, thanks for watching.
All right. Thanks. Bye.